And the Huskers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll run it to the right. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Raiola. Using the quick game. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
Well, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the toss. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because
and now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quickly to the tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's... Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Not a lot of room in the middle to fit that one in, but he did. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Rolls it in. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the handoff. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our half. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
At the 45, on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
The give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will. A third down try for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge on the right. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. It's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's
the Huskers have this offense rolling.
22, water.
They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Bonner. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running behind that left side. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the... So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Ready.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the corner. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Toss to the outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former... You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the ground with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Toss sweep to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the tailback. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Raiola. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the... Leaves it with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, and try different things to see what you do.
That's such a brute.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to... This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Offense set on 1st down. Give to the back. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a route.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Runs through the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The heat got to it, and he just sort of froze and got... Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. They'll run the screen. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Huskers are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on the last play.
They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Sorry.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop this. Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, look.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Here comes the heat. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to... The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. How about the work up front by that big defensive line?
2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
I love the play.
You see.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching.